Today, I really wanted to get some jobs done in preparation for spring, and I just thought I'd show you around the garden. But I want to scream, this color is so good. It's rocketing towards the sky. The color combo being knitted together here, I actually think it works really well. Let's talk about this cactus right here, because something has happened to it. So pretty. I think the War Took Wonder has got to be my favorite plant right now. Last week of August, last week of winter. With the exception of this morning, the past several days have felt like we were dropped right in the middle of spring. Weather will do what it will do. Oh, you guys, I'm so smart. I'm just gonna rip it out. Where's my spade?
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me.
I feel like they should go over there or something, like around that area.
Just look at me. When you wear your high-heel boots with your hip hugger suit, it's all right.
Oh, it's not straight. They both need to be like straight. And you're going to be really annoyed with me, but I think they need to be the other way around.
I admit it, girl, that I can't dig it. You know, I said now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say,
That's going to really annoy me. They need to be fixed up in their pots a little bit just because they're not straight. They've been growing at a really funny angle. And the etiolation at the top, there's just a little bit of etiolation there. It annoys me so much. Anyway, these are what gives cacti their character, right? They don't have to be perfect specimens, but we just try to find a way to make it work.
I can't move. You're in the groove. Would you believe, little girl, that I'm crazy about you?
We're in the last week of winter. Last week of August, last week of winter. With the exception of this morning, the past several days have felt like we were dropped right in the middle of spring. Blue skies, sunshine, 25 degrees C. It felt like we should be having lemonade and barbecues in the garden. And now it's cloudy and I have layers on. Weather will do what it will do. And boy, did she ever. We had something like 17 days of rain this month, and I'm not talking like a drizzle. It was bucketing down. And here's the funny thing, the cacti that we lost were in pots. Every single cactus that we've planted in the ground, not a single one rotted. I have a lot of people asking me how on earth the cactus in the ground survives Sydney's humid and rainy weather. I don't know, somebody explain the science to me. Today, I really wanted to get some jobs done in preparation for spring, and I just thought I'd show you around the garden while I'm at it, what's growing on, just so we can get a snapshot of where, you know, the plants are at before things really take off in spring. How many flowers there are, and they're all underneath the leaves. Oh my God, I want to scream. This color is so good. Nasturtium, Empress of India. Oh my freaking God. So many flowers. Here too, they're a little bit more orange on this side. I don't know why. There's some more growing, and down here. All right, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I have not done anything to these raised beds over autumn and winter. They don't have any irrigation running to them, and I've hand watered them once over those 2 seasons. I think I may have fertilized once. Did not top up any compost, any mulch since I planted everything. I mean, it's not giving me the most successful crop, but I would say that it's not done too badly considering how much I've neglected it. So I'm gonna say that I was really disappointed when these California poppies turned out white. They took about 10 months to bloom. But now that I'm looking at the color combo being knitted together here, I actually think it works really well. I love this. I kind of love this. And I sort of want to repeat this. Like, this is kind of like flopping over the calendula at the moment, but I don't mind that. It's giving me wild garden vibes, and I actually quite like that aesthetic. Also, as these cabbages, I really don't know. They're a nice color, and at the very least, they kind of like look very aesthetic. I mean, look at that. I think these went in around April. Whether these are gonna produce really good crops, I don't know. That's basil that needs to come out. Oh, I have carrots. Oh, there's a cabbage. There's some slugs eating some stuff, so I'm putting out some beer traps. I don't know, I'm shocked considering how much I've not been attending to this part of the yard. The rocket, or arugula, it's rocketing towards the sky. It's gone to seed, so I'm gonna have to replace that. Oh, yeah, that needs some help. So this is a Euphorbia geroldii. It's kind of like a thornless millii. It's supposed to have little red flowers, but the perennial basil was kind of like growing all over it, so it hasn't had a chance to soak up some sun. But we'll see if this spot changes that. The chives did not do well at all. Random lettuce, I thought I pulled that out. Yeah, chives. The kale, not the best looking kale. I'm totally aware of that, and it was because I did nothing. I did zero. Pretty color though, look at that. I reckon I could still grow this in the spring. This or kale. Oh, what a nice freaking texture that is in the garden though. Look at that. I think this one was like garlic chives. I don't know, maybe if I like compost and fertilize, maybe? All the mulch is gone as well, I need to top that up. This is curry plant. Someone in the comments was asking how we use this. Tim has cooked it in oil before, so it'll give it that curry flavor, but we don't actually eat the plant. We kind of just cook it into the oil and then use the oil. Does that make sense? You know what I freaking love about nasturtium, like apart from the flowers? The leaves just look like floating clouds. It's actually just kind of amazing to watch. Oh, and look, the flowers for this, I think this must be the mixed nasturtium. The flowers are orange. Oh, so freaking cute. Why are you so pretty? The geraniums here are looking a little crusty because of the rain. So I'm just gonna chop off a whole bunch of the moldy bits. Oh, and look, someone's been having a feast. Yeah, look, there we go. All right, let's talk about this cactus right here, because something has happened to it. Tim saw scale on it and he proceeded to spray it with isopropyl alcohol at 100% strength. Like we know before anyone tries to, we know it's meant to be diluted. We know. This is pretty much my favorite cactus. Tim was having a high success rate with some high strength solution, 100% isopropyl, and it was for scale, but that cactus was sitting in the shade. Do you want to see what happened? Okay. All of this happened, all of this happened, all of this, all of that, all of this. Yeah, look, I'm bummed. I'm really, really bummed. It's not rare or anything like that, but I love its structure. I love that it's got multiple arms. I love its glowing green-blue color. He sprayed it at night, but it was really sunny and hot the next day. Do you want to say what you did to my cactus?
I sprayed it with alcohol.
At what strength?
100.
I was just saying how bummed I was. I know you didn't mean to ruin it. And you were very sorry and you felt really bad. I gave it some sea salt. That should kind of help with the stress. It's not going to get rid of the markings, but it'll ease the stress on the plant a little bit. So now we've turned the cactus around. I mean, that's not its best side, but what are we going to do? It was really kind of meant to be like, this is the front, but the thing is we're trying to keep all of this out of the sun. So now it just kind of looks like that, which is, it's not terrible. It's not the worst, but these things happen. Yeah. Here's what's going on. This is the Aptenia sunrose variegata. It is exactly the same as this stuff over here. Aptenia baby sunrose, really amazing ground cover. And this is the variegated version. I have to say, I'm surprised by the amount of growth that it's had given that it's been winter. So I'm looking forward to seeing this explode in the spring. And it's been a really great weed suppressant, actually. Okay, blue chalk sticks looks really great from afar, but this is actually what has happened. It's rotted away. I'm not worried about that, like at all. Seriously, I'll just stick these in the ground as cuttings and they'll take root. Oh boy, okay. I see. All right then. Oh geez. Oh God. Blech. Okay, well, the rest of it still seems to be pretty okay. I think I'm just gonna leave the rest of it and then just kind of stick these cuttings in the ground around it. This one here, mammillaria. I know mammillaria to be a little water sensitive, so I'm surprised it hasn't rotted with all the rainfall that we've had. I mean, I've put this in the ground months ago and it's been through the autumn and winter rain. What is this? Mammillaria celsiana. That's what that says. What can I say? I'm shooketh. It's still alive and not rotting. We have a Gymnocalycium, Chrysocephalum Cates orange. I do love this. Can you focus? Good grief. They are the sweetest baby button flowers. And then we have a Euphorbia white that is not doing so well. I mean, this is what it looks like after winter. I have like 6 of these plants around. This is probably one of the worst ones. I have one of these on the other side of the garden that I'll show you. That held up so well during the winter. Another mammillaria, agave quiche calm. And then we have the portulaca trying to make a comeback with a little bit of warmer weather. I have high hopes for it. Right. Another layer, because it's chilly. It's supposed to be sunny and without rain for the next couple of weeks. Not that the weather app has been accurate today, but I'm usually not too precious about cuttings that I put in the ground. Like if they survive, they survive. If they don't, they don't. So I'm really happy to stick cuttings in the ground most times of the year. Also, I have just been doing this long enough to know that most of them will be fine. I don't know what the name of this is, but this was one of my favorite echeveria in my old garden, and I tried propagating it, and these are the babies. I've tried to keep them relatively shaded with a pig face plant so I'd have a chance to root. Oh, this is a bit dry. This is prostrating rosemary. It's sitting a little bit in the shade. Like this bowl pot here is kind of keeping it in a little bit of shade. So it's not flowering as prolifically as the other one in my garden. I'm talking about this one here. Freaking delightful, isn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Look at those flowers. Get out of town, rosemary. Anyway, the other one isn't doing that. So I'm wondering if it needs to go somewhere else. However, it does smell pretty amazing though. Oh, God. golden barrel, Echinocactus grusonii. It's just finished flowering at the top here. It's ready to, not entirely ready to come out, but yeah. The sedum dragon that was here is making a comeback. Cute. I just got to chop off all of this dead stuff. This euphorbia white. This one really struggled. I'm going to cut off all the dead stuff and I'm sure it'll bounce back to life. So pretty. Ow. I think the warthook wonder has got to be my favorite plant right now. Look at these blooms, I'm freaking dying. We're looking at this plum blossom tree this morning, this one right here. Basically all of the rain that we've had in the last month caused all the blooms to drop off the branches. And now I don't think it's gonna produce more blooms. I think we may have missed its window because it's really starting to warm up, and the amount of leaves that it's producing, it just tells me that we might have just missed the window there. I mean, there is one blossom right up here. The temperatures are dropping back down tomorrow, back down to 15. I don't know if that's going to be enough for it to kind of go back into a fake dormancy. I don't think it is. But you know what? I'm just going to try something because I can be a bit of an optimist about these things. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then we'll have to wait till next year. All right, what I am going to do is throw some of this fertilizer on it called Better Bloom. I've just had this sitting on the shelf for ages, so I'm glad I finally get to use it. I was supposed to use it for my bougainvillea actually. Oh, I might throw some of this on that as well. This has like an outrageous amount of potassium in it, so better give me some blooms. Let's see what it does. This is our Argentine saguaro. We call it Russell. We got it from Marketplace years ago and we've kept it in a pot ever since. This cactus is usually a lot thicker than what it currently is right now. So we're thinking about putting it in the ground so it can kind of like grow to its full potential. I know it's a lot of cactus that we're putting in the ground, but you know, we only live once. Oh God. This is my very dormant bougainvillea flame. Amazing red bracts, and she deserves a little bit more attention. But you know what? I have faith. I have faith in her. So firstly, I guess we pull out these weeds, huh? Whoops, I really let the clover go for gold here. Try not to do that again. I'm gonna need some help with this because there's a lot of numbers and I just need help. I bought this Holman Quick Mix spray gun. Basically, long gone are the days where my garden consisted of 3 raised beds. That was last season. This year, your gal has upgraded to a whole backyard. So we're not gonna be fertilizing out of a 9-liter watering can anymore. We're graduating to a spray gun. God, there's so many numbers. Basically what I do is I do sea salt, I do power feed. I also do, should I do go-go juice? I will sometimes do go-go juice as well, but for now we're just gonna be combining these two. There's a chart here on the bottle which is, I don't understand what this means. Here's what the Holman website says about how to calculate your products. Let's say your product's label specifies to dilute 30 mils of the product into 9 liters of water. Add 30 mils of product to your spray gun, then fill the remainder of the bottle with water. Turn your dial position to 3. I guess that's what that is. Turn your dial position to 3, as 9.5 is the closest setting above the 9-liter recommended. So that says 9.5 there. Oh, the dial is up here. What? Yes. So then I switch it to a 3. Oh, can you see that? Can you see the numbers there? Oh, well, that sounds easy. Okay, that was way easier than expected. Right. Oh. And I think this would be the water pressure. I'm excited to try this. Okay, so sea salt, I can do it full strength because sea salt is a soil tonic, it's not food. So I can just be a little bit more liberal with the dosage. However, power feed. There's a lot of cactus and succulents in the garden, and this is quite high in nitrogen. Not any higher than a regular fertilizer, but people who grow cactus and succulents will use this at half strength. So that's what we're gonna do. Basically sea salt, half strength all-purpose fertilizer, and then maybe throughout the season, I can give the cactus more specific fertilizer. I wonder if the Better Bloom would actually help them flower for spring. That's a later experiment. I'm just doing a generic prep for spring. So sea salt, I would go 20, I'm gonna do 20 mils. Oops, oh, not a bad pour. And then we're just gonna use this at half strength, 10 mil. Oh, oh, yes. All right, fill the rest of this with water. And we turn the dial to 3. all right? One more. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ah, that is so good. Oh my God, how easy is this? You guys, this is so easy. Yay. I'm so smart. All right, that didn't last that long, but that's okay. We can refill.
You got me doing funny things like a clown. Just look at me. When you wear your high-heel boots with your hip hugger suit.
I also forgot to mention that the polythene all-purpose is fine to use on native plants, like this one.
With your brother's sloppy shirt. Admit it, girl, that I can dig it. Now I say, boogum, now, baby, you got me a spell on me. I say, boogum, now, baby, you got me a spell on me.
Parodia Lenninghausii. This one blooms like crazy. It'll just explode with yellow flowers. I think this needs a repot. I think it's looking so unhealthy. Tim doesn't think it needs a repot, or rather, I just don't think he wants to, in which case I'll do it myself, I guess. This one is a really hard one to maneuver, so I probably shouldn't do it myself. There's pups everywhere. It's a multi-stem cactus, but it's just so crammed in there. Like these babies in the middle, like they just haven't grown in forever. Eventually, we would like to put this in the ground in our forever home, so the less kind of like times it gets transferred from pot. I don't know, like cactus can handle anything. They really, really can. I don't know what the issue is.
My baby's got the spells on me.
All right, this is our Cereus, however you want to say it, Weberi. Bentley. We call this cactus Bentley because, firstly, Bentley is bent. He has a bend right here. And also because Bentley was the name of Laura Eubanks' dog, Bentley the succulent dog. And so we've named the cactus in honor of Bentley the succulent dog. Bentley was free from Marketplace. Can you believe it? So tall. I did a whole video on getting Bentley, how we planted him in the ground. I'll link it below. We're back in the kitchen garden. There's no cactus or succulents in the garden bed, so I'm gonna go full strength with the power feed. Oh, I really should have done this a long time ago. Oh well. Okay, some final thoughts now that we've checked in on everything in the garden. Most things, I didn't show you every plant, would be here forever. The lushness, the airiness, the color that's in the kitchen garden, I want that out in the cactus garden too. I know that it'll get there in time with these plants, but I'm wondering if some of the plants in the kitchen garden will do well in the cactus garden. I don't know if things like the perennial basil and the calendula, I don't know if they might need more moisture. I feel like the calendula does. As soon as we have a dry day, the leaves are wilting, but the blooms are beautiful. I want that color. But surely things like the California poppy, the Spanish eyes lavender, those things I could trial out in this garden here. I mean, there's just like a lot of brown patches out in the I know that it's winter. I know, I'm just waiting for things to grow. But yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, spring, we're ready for you. And as for you lot, I will see you in the next video.